Let's have a chat to Annalise Nielson, who is in and around these crowds. And the story this morning, in fact in the past few minutes, has been that no one is to be further gathering and further adding to that queue. They have simply paused the line, but it isn't a pause for half an hour. It is basically most of daylight today here in London, Annalise.
Yeah, the next 6 hours they're pausing the line, so if you do want to come view the coffin, you're rapidly running out of time. Essentially, to get into the line, you have to meet at Southwark Park, which is about 4 miles away from here, to get a wristband. And once you have that wristband, you can be put into the line. That's what they're pausing now, and to try to get through everyone here. Now, at 9 a.m, so about just over an hour and a half ago, the line was 4.9 miles. That's about 7.8 kilometres, just to give you a sense of how long this is. And then look, so we're across the Thames from Westminster. We've been speaking to people just briefly as they're coming through this area. They still have to go up and around that bridge, and then in the park across the river, that's where they have this huge snaking queue. So that park alone takes about an hour to get through, and then you've still got line all the other side of Westminster before you make it into the hall. The people we've been chatting to here just coming down the stairs from where we are telling us that they lined up 9 to 10 hours ago. So my best estimate, just from my time spent around the line, it's probably about a 12-hour process for them in total before they get through. Their big concern, the organisers that is they don't want people lining up and then missing out on that final moment of actually seeing the coffin, so they are planning to cut it off very early, but they are expecting that people will be quite nice and civil. We've spent some time on the other side of the line as well. Everyone we've spoken to has said, regardless of how long it took, how cold the night was, they're still really glad they had that moment with their Queen.
Absolutely beautiful. It was amazing. I didn't expect it to be so quiet and so, but you could hear a pin drop.
My mum's 87 years old. She needed to see this Queen. She goes, she's been the nation's mum, and she wanted to be here for the mum.
I just would not have missed it for the world. We queued for 10 hours, and I just feel like she reigned for so long. So for me to dedicate 10 hours to come and pay my respects was nothing.
Very quiet, very serene.
See, it's quite emotional for you.
Yeah, because she was only 9 years older than me, so I've seen her all the way through.
Paul, the other thing we're anticipating today is there is going to be another vigil like we saw in Edinburgh with the Queen's 4 children standing vigil around the coffin this evening. The grandchildren are expected to do the same. Prince Harry has been given special dispensation to wear his military uniform as Prince Andrew was for this one particular moment in honour of the Queen.
Quite appropriate. Thank you very much, Annalise.